Hi, I'm Tracy Matthews. I'm the liaison to the Business Advocacy Committee of the Campbell County Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here with Shaun Hottell, and he's running for City Council, Ward 3. So, hello, Shaun.
Hello.
If you'd give yourself a brief introduction.
Hi, I've lived in Gillette for 10 years. I moved out here for a job at Dry Fork Station Power Plant. I'm a electrical and instrumentation technician, so I've been working maintenance for the last 21 years plus. So I like Gillette's the best place I've ever lived, and that's kind of what is driving me to want to be on the city council. I just want it to move forward and be the great city that I've been raising my family in.
Thank you. So, Shaun, do you support Penny Power, and if so, are you willing to support it as part of your campaign?
I do support Penny Power, and it's been in Gillette and Campbell County since 1976, so I feel that it's an important part of our budget now, and it's done a lot of great things for our community. I like that it is something that we vote on, and it is something that not only we pay as citizens, but everybody that travels through Gillette and spends money also helps to pay. So my job as a councilman is going to be to make sure that that money is being spent on things that are beneficial to the community as a whole. And I know there's surveys on what the people want it spent on, and as a councilman, I will review those. And I know roadways and utilities are towards the top of that list.
So, Shaun, thinking long term, where would you like to see the city of Gillette in 20 years, and what's your plan to bring that vision forward?
Yep. So the city of Gillette I want it to grow sustainably. And I think that Gillette needs to be proactive in funding research projects such as the Integrated Test Center out by Dry Fork Station Power Plant, the Atlas Carbon, all these research things. We need to be in support of those because those could be future jobs for the citizens as the world tries to turn away from coal. So I'd like to see continued sustainable growth in Campbell County, and if I will do anything I can to make sure that we are utilizing the employees we have that are working in the mines and the oil fields, and make sure that they're trained up for a diversified economy.
What policy changes or investments are necessary to encourage broader employment?
As far as policy changes, if a new business is coming to town, I want it to be a streamlined process. There shouldn't be a lot of hurdles for them to jump over. So we need to make sure that it's easy for businesses to come to this town. And Gillette College is something we need to utilize. We're training up a skilled young workforce and even middle-aged workforce. There needs to be jobs for those people when they get out of college, so we need to make sure that we're supporting Gillette College and making sure they're teaching the right programs. I personally came from a community college, and it's made my whole career, so I definitely support Gillette College and the programs that it offers.
Thank you. What do you see as the most pressing needs for infrastructure or capital projects in Campbell County?
So as Gillette grows, we're going to have roadways and utilities to support more people. So I like what has been going on with Northern Drive, Southern Drive, Garner Lake. You can see that Gillette's planning for a bigger future, and we need to continue infrastructure projects like this. I know Sinclair will probably have to be extended out in the next 4 years. They're building more houses back in those subdivisions. I've heard some concerns from citizens that we need to have enough roadways for more houses back in there, and for public safety as well. So infrastructure like that. As far as the National High School Finals Rodeo and the Camporee, all these sporting events that we have going on, these things are important. They're bringing in thousands of people to Gillette, so we need to support the Energy Sports Complex. We need to support the Camplex, and make it so that these places are going to bring in more events like this, because these events are good for the city of Gillette.
Thank you. And what county departments have you been to in the last year, and what have you learned about their different services?
In the last couple of years, I've spent a lot of time working with the planning department. I'm a city planning commissioner, so I work closely with the planners and the engineers. So what it showed me is that they're very knowledgeable. They are very good at their jobs, and I think Gillette's in good hands moving forward with this group.
And lastly, Shaun, I'll ask you if there's anything I didn't ask you about in these questions that you want the voters of Campbell County to know about you. Now's your time.
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you for hosting me, and I appreciate you taking your time to have me, and I would just tell voters that nobody's going to work harder than me to do a good job and do the job that you elect me for.
Thank you.
Thank you.